Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Sunday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And today I'm going to be talking to you about autism, mind control and manipulation. This is going to be from my own personal experiences that I've had over the last little while here on YouTube and on social media. And I'm also going to be giving you tips and advice to help stop it happening to other autistic people and people with disabilities, and also in a general context. I do have my little script here just to give me a context and keep me on track. So today I'm going to be talking about autism, mind control and manipulation. I've recently experienced this several times on YouTube and off YouTube on social media. I wanted to stop it happening again to others like myself and others with disabilities and in a general context. So the first incident happened a few months ago. I was friends with someone on YouTube for over 8 years, and they found out that I had acknowledged someone that they don't like on my own YouTube live stream, and they messaged me to tell me that I was a bad person because I acknowledged the person they didn't like, and the fact that I said I want to talk to the person that they didn't like, and then it led into them basically saying goodbye and ending their friendship with me, which I found quite upsetting and disappointing, because I thought, well, hold on a minute, you know, we're meant to be adults, like, hold on, can't I have my own state of mind and be friends with both the person in question and the person that I said I want to speak to? So to end a 8-year friendship just over that, because you didn't like the fact that I spoke to someone that you don't like, that you had fallen out with, that you decided not to speak to anymore due to your own situation, I found was really unfair to try and make me feel manipulated and forced into not speaking to them. And by the end of the day, that person had not done anything to me, has not caused me any grief or upset or anything like that. So for me to be put in the middle of that situation was quite unfair and quite overwhelming, and therefore I then took a live streaming break for quite a while, and then I started slowly going back to uploading just my videos and working on my content, and this kept going for months. I kept just doing uploads, avoiding live streams, avoiding going on panels, etc., because of my heightened state of anxiety and how I felt during the time that I was being made out to be a bad person, a disrespectful person, a not to be trusted person, and it made me feel really low, anxious, really upset, emotional, and it caused me increased anxiety to the point where I was so stressed out that I wasn't sleeping very well. And then slowly I started getting my confidence back and started returning to panels and live streams. But then a second incident happened very, very recently, and again it happened because I was acknowledging a person that another person doesn't like, and they'd had a falling out, or big falling out, and then all of a sudden I was made to be told, oh, I was a disrespectful person, not to be trusted, and that the person was upset with me for talking to the other person. And I'm thinking, again, gentlemen, this has happened to me again. I'm being manipulated. I'm being told you can't be trusted. I'm being told I'm a bad person, that I'm a disappointment, that I shouldn't talk to this person because of this or this or this and this reason. And it's ridiculous. I'm nearly a 35-year-old grown woman adult. Yes, I may be a bit naive in some areas. Yes, maybe my autism makes me slightly more naive than usual. Maybe. But to try and manipulate me in both two situations, and to make me feel that I was a non-trustworthy person, that I was a bad person, that I was a person who was a disappointment and a shock, and the fact that apparently my personality had changed, which I felt was a really unfair comment, because I don't think my personality has changed at all. I feel that I've grown as a person, I've grown as a woman, I've grown as a person who has identified her autism and accepted it and learned to deal with it, learned to process it, and to be made out that I was this extremely bad, awful, disloyal, embarrassment and everything else, it just really made me feel shit. And it made me feel really upset and lack of confidence. It really took me a long time to process this and talk about this as a topic, because again, I know this is a topic that people aren't really going to want to watch, but at the same time I want to talk about this from my own real experiences. And as a result, you guys know I've had heightened anxiety issues, and over the last little while it's been getting worse and worse and worse, and this manipulation, this mind control has really affected my confidence, my ability to do streaming, my ability to talk to people behind the scenes, because I've just been so low and not wanting to really communicate with anybody outside of YouTube, apart from a couple of people who have really helped me out behind the scenes, and they know who they are. And yeah, just these two situations in general have really put my guard up and made me feel really disappointed in people, because by the end of the day, I'm a grown adult, I'm a grown woman, I'm nearly 35 years old. Yes, I have autism, yes, I have clinical anxiety disorder, but it doesn't give people the right to try and mind control me, to try and manipulate me, to pick a side or pick a friend because I'm acknowledging someone you do not like. How childish is that, to be honest with you? Like, I shouldn't have to pick a side because you don't like somebody. I should be able to acknowledge a person you don't like because they're my friend, they've been supporting me, they've done nothing to me per se. And to make me feel in the middle and to judge me and to label me as a bad, not trustworthy friend, disrespectful, and the fact that you've said, oh, well, we've got your best interests at heart. Yeah, you may have my best interests at heart by trying to warn me, but why try and stop me talking to them people? If you don't like them, just move along. Stop making me in the middle, because it's not fair. If that person or persons have not done nothing wrong to me, why should I stop acknowledging them and supporting them just because you feel that they're bad, nasty, vile people, when in actual fact to me they've been nothing but good, loyal, supportive people, and have shouted my channel out, have promoted me. I just feel this is really unfair. And again, people with autism, like myself, are unfortunately high victims to manipulation, are victims of being persuaded to turn against people. And yes, it's happened to me on multiple occasions here on YouTube. I'm going to hold my hands up to that. I have been very guilty of picking sides or potentially picking sides, and that has made my head very confused, very messed up, to the point where I took a long break from live streaming. The first time I took a live streaming break, I was gone for over 8 months, and I just did uploads every other day. I was like putting the videos out, and then I slowly started coming back to live streaming like 4 months ago, and then I took another live streaming break 3 months ago, and I've just come back like a month ago, and I've just took another live streaming break, and then I'm slowly building myself up to come back and live stream again. But again, this is due to manipulation, mind control, and people trying to tell me what to do, who to be friends with, who not to be friends with, and this needs to stop, because people with autism are not weak. We are not mind controlled. We are not puppets for you to pick and play with and choose as you wish to. And I'm sick to death of being put in the middle of situations that have nothing to do with me, and I'm not going to be your mind controlled guinea pig puppet to do what you want me to, go up and down with your moods with me. And it's like, one time you tell me, oh, well, I'm going to stop speaking to you, I'm going to leave YouTube, I'm going to take a break, and then all of a sudden I get another email saying, oh, well, I'm not going to talk to you, or I'm disappointed. And then it's like, for fuck's sakes, like, I'm sick to death of being told what to do, when to do it, how to act around certain people. And yes, I acknowledge some people are bad people, and yes, I appreciate that, but let me decide who's bad for myself. Don't just tell me who's a bad person, who's not, because by the end of the day, I don't know that until I find out for myself. I'm not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not dumb. I'm certainly not, thick as shit, or, I'm someone that is autistic and has anxiety disorder and has issues. Yes, I do. But for many people on the autistic spectrum, we are easily prey to be manipulated or to feel more guilty and being told we're upsetting people because we have heightened feelings. And it is our fault. If we do something wrong, we do continually apologise to try and fix it, because we are so overwhelmed with emotions and want to fix the situation. Sometimes it gets so overwhelmed we just have to walk away without saying anything, because we become victims of being manipulated and heavily used as a puppet, and we potentially end up just forgetting the trouble without realising how much disturbance this is doing for us and our heads and our mental health and our physical health. And after this, our minds can be put at rest. As a lot of you know, I do support a lot of channels here on the YouTube platform and on social media in general. I am quite an active supporter and friend behind the scenes with a lot of you guys who talk to me. But manipulation with regards to autism, disability, physical disabilities, mental disabilities, invisible disabilities needs to stop. And these tips and tricks is to block, to delete, to not respond to anything. If they email you, if they send you a message on Twitter, Facebook, any other social media platform like Instagram, block, delete, block, delete, block, delete. Don't respond to it. Don't even acknowledge that you've got the message. Just move on. Don't let them know that you've seen the message. Don't respond to it, because if the more that you respond, the more you're going to get manipulated, and the more we fall into a trap of oh, it's your fault because of this, oh, it's your fault because you didn't do this, or you're responding to a troll, or you're being friends with a troll over me, and I'm a bit pissed off that I've done this and this and this and this, and it becomes a, well, I did this for you, you should do this for me battle, and it's ridiculous. It's really just, yeah, I just want to give my experiences of how this has happened to me. I hope you can relate. Please let me know down in the comments down below. Please smash that like button, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.